And I almost forgot these. Remember, guys? I have to put these on. By putting these on, 2 of them, they're each 1 hand-pound plates, it's an even 15 pounds with the loading pin and implement. Yeah, Eric, man, got to get more little bighorn in. Well, let's get after it, right? We'll go right hand first. Stretch your thumb across the implement first, then worry about wrapping the rest of the fingers. Up, 1. Good. Up, 2. Let's just do 2. Now left hand. Wrap thumb on first. Really make sure that thumb is on there perfectly before you even consider your other fingers. 1. 2. Full disclosure, I don't know what's going on with the left hand. And let's double check the weight. 90 plus 20, that's 130, plus 15. 90 plus 30 is 120, plus 15, 135. It shouldn't have felt that hard. That actually felt pretty hard. I don't know if I'm not warmed up. I know I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to stop. I have to up the weights. But yeah, I would have liked that to have felt a lot easier. Eric, what are you up to tonight? Are you in the ice box as we speak? I'm guessing you are. The ice box is the cool gym he has. It's a shed out in his backyard. It's pretty sweet. I've never been there, but it's pretty sweet. We're going to jump straight to a 45. Let's launch another 45 right on there. So you have 1 45, 2 45, 3 45. Perfect. 135 pounds. We're going to put our 15 pounds back on there. And we say 15 because the loading pin implement gets you to 15. Then you're at 150. That's actually a pretty big weight. I'm wondering, in hindsight, if I should be doing more warm-up and not just going so heavy right away. Oh no, sorry you got all banged up, dude. Yeah, rest at least 1 day. So check this out. I'm talking about, trying to be warmed up. Hopefully the hands have today. Watch what I show you right now. Give me a second. So we're in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's winter. You may notice I'm not at a commercial gym. I'm in my basement. And in my basement, it's at 58, maybe 59. 58 or 59. Frosty the Snowman would love it here. But for warming up muscles and getting after it, maybe not the best. We're going to do a little bighorn. We're going to drop into some of these. We've got our small plates out. We're going to do a lot of wrist work. Our wrist work, I think, is actually what's giving us the stronger grip. We're going to do some levering as well. Let's zoom in on that, huh? Let me re-chalk. And just like we did a second ago on the channel, flatten your hand good. Get that chalk in every nook and cranny, every crevice that you can. These are all points of contact with the implement. Have a nice, dry hand. So we're doing grip today. Today's Tuesday. After this, we won't hit any more grip this week until Saturday, when we finally go for week 7 of 7 and the max gripper, where we will be shutting the number 3. I feel confident about that. Oh man, our guy Eric tried spiking a volleyball. Sounds like that wasn't the best idea for him. Let's go left hand first this time. Wrap thumb first. Rest of the hand around it. 1, 2. Hand felt more warm that time. Maybe the blood flow's going on. I certainly hope it is. I wouldn't be opposed to that. All right, here we go. Right hand, same thing. We want to get that thumb welded on there first. Wrap the other fingers after that. 1. Felt okay. A problem I have sometimes. I shouldn't say sometimes, all the time. So when I'm doing something like this, and I know I'm going to go for a max, trying to figure out, do I do a lot of light reps? Blood flow, maybe. That's what we did last time we went for a max. This time I'm taking a different approach. Sometimes You have to test out different ideas to see what works the best or what works for you. So what we're doing this time is we're moving up faster. We're making bigger jumps. The goal tonight with the right hand is to hopefully pull 180 or above. I think that's doable. This was 45, 45, 90, 45, 135. With these plates, this pin, and this awesome implement, we're at 150 pounds. Felt okay. Hey, Brick House. Nice, dude. I don't know if we've met. Hey, my name's Jeff. I train in St. Paul, Minnesota. I got this handle from Ironmind. Ironmind makes the Little Bighorn. This is called, let's just zoom up because we love questions. This is called the Little Bighorn. The whole idea behind it, it's supposed to mimic an old-time anvil. The old strongman used to bring out heavy anvils. They'd grab them by the horn. They see who could pick up the heaviest anvil or hold it the longest. Sometimes they'd even see who could toss it. And this is Ironmind's attempt. It's a nod at that implement. I'll tell you this. This doesn't always work. Again, love the comment. Sometimes if you go to Facebook Marketplace, you can find a decent deal on them. But what I think this is one of the best tests, I'm biased, of just overall hand strength. Because some implements, so like look at this, guys, if you don't mind. Here's something we all know, a hand gripper, right? These are good. These are for hand strength, but if you have a smaller hand, it's harder to get your fingers on there. This is a really easy one. This is also by Ironmind. See that G? That means guide. They make a lot of different strengths. I love that company. But what I like about this one is, if you're somebody who has a big hand, you can grab it lower. Now notice for me, see how far apart my fingers are? That's not great leverage. So what I like to do is go near the top. Now look what I can do. They're touching, they're overlapping just a bit, totally legal. It allows somebody with different size hands to kind of compete against somebody else. What I don't recommend, although you could, is hang all of or part of your hand off. I think you're going to want as many fingers on this thing as you can get. Little Bighorn by Ironmind. But I tell you what, that question is good for a couple reasons. We have Eric from Wisconsin. He's got an insane, I'm not just saying that, he has an insane gym that I hope to visit one day. And he has all the crazy equipment. He'd be able to answer any of these questions. Let's make a jump on this. Let's grab some plates I have. There's my closet, my training closet in the basement. I have Halloween pieces, my pizza delivery bag, and some cool dumbbells and plates. So we're going to go grab a couple more small plates. I'm no longer confident making 25-pound jumps on this implement. Now what you can't see is while I'm off camera, I'm stretching my wrists, I'm doing circles, and this is what I mean. So I'm going like this, trying to warm it up. We showed the temperature for those that are just hopping in. I mean, it's not super warm down here. It's not awful. Yeah, let's call it 58. So we're trying to get some good blood flow. Let's just jump up 10 pounds. 10 pounds is reasonable. Not a special plate. Got it from my brother, but she gets the job done. Hey, Brick House Power, thank you, man. I like when people pay attention and ask questions. I think it's really cool. Eric, thanks for helping him out. That's exactly right. I didn't mention that. You can get Ironmind stuff right on Amazon. And honestly, might be better sometimes. It's probably shipping deals. Let's add up this weight. Let's add up the weight so we all know what we're lifting. Sometimes I make mistakes. But let's chalk and go right into it, okay? 45. Another 45 is 90. 135. 145. Plus 15 pounds. Why plus 15 pounds? Because this loading pin, this anvil handle, and these two 1-pound plates are 15 pounds. So, yeah, it's a decent weight. 135, 145, 160. Eric, is my math right on that? Why do I feel so off today? Yeah, we've got the baby. Yeah, we're not getting the sleep we want, but still pretty basic math. We'll chalk up good. Remember when we chalk, don't, I see it, and if you're squatting or bench, it's okay, but try not to chalk a cupped hand. Flatten it out. Let the chalk get in. Look at, see those lines that didn't get any? Well, that's better. It's going to write help because it's fun to write stuff like that. And then I just like the light film. The reason why I put on so much at first is so it gets in all the crevices, right? Does that make sense? We'll go left hand first. So I swivel it to my right because I'm going to grab left. Explain why in a moment. So I'm not going to do multiple reps on my left hand because we're getting to the point where we're becoming more of a max effort. Thanks to like for whoever smashed that. The right hand, I don't know. See, this is where I mess up. I like the idea of doing multiple reps to warm up, and that's what I usually do. Let me just hit a single with this in the right hand, and let's just try it, right? We're trying different strategies tonight. So if I'm going to go right, I have to twist it left. We get the thumb on first. Stretch that across. Yeah, that's a good one. Not bad. I don't know how that looked. It felt good to me. So we'll just keep bumping right up. Eric, you're pretty good at this. And again, if you're busy, no problem. Out of curiosity, that felt okay. We're at the 135, 145, 160. I'd like to get left hand, I want 171 or better. So if I'm at 160, should I do a stop at 165, then go 171? What do you think? I'll do that. But before I go, Eric, if you think that's a mistake, let me know. I'll take a second. I'll make some notes in my training journal about where I'm at. But yeah, I think the plan's just going to be 165. I think I'm good for it in my left hand. Yes. Good chat from Eric. He's right. I'll try that. Here's one thing I know. It was true in strongman when you're going for a max, and it was true the 1 or 2 times I did a powerlifting meet. A training partner is often a better gauge, a better barometer of what you should be hitting than yourself. Because yourself, you might get caught up, I want to hit X number today. I need to do this. But the training partner who's coming at it just like, can say, based on how that looked, warm up more. Take a longer rest. Did you chalk? Hey, your technique's off. Or sometimes Eric will tell me, he's like, no, go for it right now. Load it up. Generally listen to what he has to say. I'm going to make my notes. We're not taking big rests. And I'm going to go right for that attempt. So this will be left hand, 165. We're going to try it in the right hand as well, no doubt. This is what I do. Please pay no attention to the quality of the writing, rather what it stands for. All right, there's the date, week 1 of my fun program on day 3. Going to do a lot of wrist curls on this. Or actually do our wrist curls right on that thing with that super thick handle. And we use all of our micro plates, those rainbow fun plates over there. I'm going to do a lot of levering. But right now, LBH. So I write 165 for each. Now, if I get it, great. I let it stand, and I'll put the next weight. If I miss it, I'll do it over here so you can see an example. So that's cool. Let's say I don't get this. I can't very well erase it. It says erasable pen, it's not. Trust me, I just put a line through it. It's enough for me. Let's get after this. Somebody mentioned a second ago in the stream, Little Bighorn again, because I did this a little over 2 weeks ago. There's a grip contest, an international grip contest, organized by our good friend Eric Roussain out of Ottawa, Canada. And he picks 4 grip events. Oh, God, hopefully it's not bad for your lungs, but I love breathing in that chalk. He picks 4 events each year, and then you test them at a local competition held the same day, and then he compiles it, and you say, in the world, who has the best grip? All right, we're going to try it. So like we said, left hand first. This is 165. It's up. Now if I'm going to pick up left, twist the implement to the right. Twisting it to the right takes the tension out of it so that I can push on the implement a little better to really get my fingers flush against it. And when I go to pick it up, this is high level. Because you've twisted it this way, when you pick it up, the weights are going to want to twist this direction into my palm, And for a minute, it's going to help bite the implement against my skin, which is exactly what I need. Got it. Now what you didn't notice is that was a very poor set with my hand. Before I went, this finger was on top of this finger. The pinky was too high. I thought, let me just try it anyways. To home gym con. What's that? What's home gym con? I want one, Buddy the Elf. Let me go for this weight in the right hand. This should be very doable in the right hand. We're going to find out. Let me re-chalk. I must have done something wrong there, gang. My right hand is always better than my left hand, and that's not a maybe. And this weight isn't even that heavy for my right hand. So let's go through it again. So I want to go right hand. Okay, yeah, twist it left. Let's try again now that we're twisting it the right way. Get that thumb on first. I'm going to, trust me, I'm going to show you I can get this. Hold the applause, hold the applause. Eric's telling us about something. Does anybody else know about this? If you're watching this, you're probably at least fitness adjacent, or maybe both feet all the way in. There's a home gym con. This is the 4th year. I've been every year. 100 vendors. And that's what? Is it teaching you how to build your own home gym? Sounds awesome, by the way. Here we go. Now, this is where the fun starts. This is where the rubber hits the road, the magic, what have you. In my left hand, the next jump I make will be for a new max. So these go back on. This won't change the weight. We were at 165. By taking this off, yeah, I'm telling you this, but I'm double checking my math. Gang, if you see something wrong, you let me know. By taking this off, we're at 160. By putting this on, we're at 170. Now, the real question is, and this is a question, it's all about how big of a nerd do I want to be? I love being a nerd. Regulars know that. So the most I've ever done in my left hand was 170 pounds even. Technically, if I put this on, it's 170.25 pounds. Should I lift that? And I think I've got a shot of it. I really do. That would be a new max. Is that dorky? I could make a half-pound jump, a little more substantial. I can make a 0.75 pound jump. I've got doubles of all those. I mean, I could throw a 10 pound on there. I don't know that I have the 10 pound. And like those of you who have seen the channel before, I always like to make micro jumps to slowly get better at everything I do. So real quick, temperature, where are you? Shocking. Just as cold as you were a second ago. Love it. Gripper. Final warm-up. A little more blood in the hands, please. Love it. Right hand. Well, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make, and there's no guarantees I get it, right? I'm trying different technique, less rest, bigger jumps. I'm just going to put this on, because if I lift this as a new max. Now, if I get this on there, and I think I will, that doesn't mean I can't add more and do another round. It just means I officially beat my old number. Gang, I'm going to do that. And by the way, I love the different color micro plates. For some reason, they're super fun. Luke has been there last. Yeah, you guys know your stuff. Hey, let me ask you this. Had about 1,000 people swing in here so far. Some of you probably were in here for 10 seconds. Some are still with us. But let me ask you, where are you from? St. Paul, Minnesota. No problem. You can lurk. You don't have to say anything. If you're comfortable, let us know where you're from. I'm curious. So now we're at 100. Well, I better put this in my notes. 170.5 pounds. So we got that in each hand. We're going 170.5. Good deal. Going to re-chalk the hand. Like we said, flatten the hand. Boom, boom, boom. Flatten the hand. Please don't chalk a coupled hand. I'd really like to get this. So first I'll go left hand. Regardless of result, I'll go right hand. Before I go right hand, I'm going to throw in just a little bit more weight. because that would be my final warm-up before I try to hit a bigger number. Yeah, that's about right. That's the way we do it in the business. Romania. I told you I've been to Romania, right? You knew that? I drank all the weird bubbly water on the side of the road. We went to all the small towns. We're up in the Carpathian Mountains. Left hand, so I'm going to turn it right. Big twist right. I'm going to wrap my thumb left. That feels good. That's a W. That's now the... Oh, no way. Hang on. Sweet. Hey, V-Sport. V-Sport, thanks for taking the time to where you're from. First South African here. That's not a joke. We get people from all over. We've never had South Africa. That's super cool, man. Appreciate that. So we got the new max in the left hand. We'll make another jump in a little bit, but let's warm up the right hand. We're at 170, 172.5. You know what? No, thanks for the heart. I mean it, though. That's freaking cool, man. We don't get a lot of people from South Africa. Hey, is this true? There's a really cool dog. I knew someone who had a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Is it true that they were bred down there in Rhodesia? Or is that just something somebody told me and that's like the world's most inaccurate thing? Let me go for this attempt. We're at about 174. I think I'll be able to get this. My right hand's generally better than my left. And if I do, the next rep I go for after this will be for new max. Get a little more chalk on here. Well, it's a good night so far. The fact that I got a new max left hand. So twist it to the left. Gonna go right-handed. Twist the implement to the left, and we'll get on there right-handed. Eric, I'm liking what you said about that home gym con. Yep. That felt pretty good. Eric, how big of a jump? Yeah, if people haven't been to Romania, I thought it was splendid. I thought the people were absolutely splendid. Very impressed by my time in Romania. Let's do this on the left hand. We made the small jump. We did 170.5. I'm glad we got it. Let's go 171.25. My theory generally, that was 173.75. Best ever is 180. I'd like to do something more than 180, even if it's only 181. So my theory, when it comes to training in the gym or at home, in case you didn't notice, this is not a commercial gym, right? Nothing about this. Nothing about this screams commercial gym, except this plate, which came from a commercial gym. This is the jump. These are the little micro plates I put on for my left hand. We're going to chalk up and go for that. What we're testing tonight is, yes, our little bighorn, how strong we are. But hey, if we don't take a lot of rest, and rather than doing big jumps, we keep doing a series of small jumps, can we just slowly make a little more progress? I think the answer is yes. We've already had some success. We hit a new number in our left hand. Now we have 171.25. I'll be pumped if I get that left hand. I think it's possible. But I will say this. Sometimes people point out, they say, well, you made a lot of small jumps there and you wasted a lot of energy, and they might be right. And the comeback they say is, if you would have made one bigger, all that strength, you maybe could have gone straight to 5 pounds. If you keep doing your small jumps, half pound, 1.25, you'll never get the 5 pounds. You'll be too fatigued, and they might be right. But like I say, I am more concerned with making small gains consistently. Great for confidence, great for my head. So that's what I go for on this channel. We don't try to hit the home runs anymore. Home runs are awesome if you make them happen. The Rhodesian early ancestors include a large... Oh, god dang, this guy knows a lot. Hey man, I don't know how you found it, Thanks for being here. That's super cool, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to go left hand. So I'm going to twist the implement to the right. I'm going to really lock my hand on, because this, again, would be a new number. Yeah, that feels pretty good. 171.25. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Johannesburg? Maybe not. Maybe. Well, thanks for scrolling. Hang out for a while if you want. Maybe we'll catch you again. Pleasure having you. 171.25. That felt pretty max effort, but I'm pumped. I'm pumped because it's a new number. I will try a slight increase on that in a moment. But let's figure out what the right hand wants. Well, we got to at least do this. Actually, I think we have to at least do this. So let's talk. Let's explain what we're doing. So 135, 145, 155, plus 15 is 170. Because the loading pin, these mini plates, and this handle, that's another 15 pounds. So if we go like this, we're at 180. But we've done 180 in our lives. We're going to use the same strategy we just did before in our left hand. We're just going to make a 0.5 jump. We can still go heavier in the future if we want, but let me just lock in. Let me get that good number, that number that makes me feel happy. I participated, and hit a new max. I'm going to go right into it now. All right, chalk. So another thing that I think is interesting. There we go. Hey, gang. Wake up, everybody. If this was a competition and I was trying to hit some big numbers, what I would do before this is some cardio or some body squats or some light squats. I really want the good blood flow just to wake up the hand. 180.5. We like maxes. But that was hard. That was super hard. So let's do two things. 180.5. Great, we got it. Take that off. And here's the thing. We tried 181 2 weeks ago. We didn't get it. So we're going to go for 181 in a moment. First, left hand. So left hand. I know. I'm really geeking it. That's 170 there. Check out the fun basement math. Check out the father. I'm a dad. This is daddy math. Home gym math. We agree. 1.25. Here's 0.75. Together is 2 pounds. Why don't I go 172 pounds on there and see if I have it in the left hand? Then we'll figure out what to do about the right hand, because the right hand got the left one, but it was a max effort. The other thing, when you're competing in a grip contest, they allow you, well, one, you would go, probably some of the other athletes would go, and in that meantime, one, you're nervous, you're watching them hit numbers, like, oh crap, now I have to put up a better number, dang it. But the other thing that's happening is you're getting the opportunity to rest and recover, right? We're not really getting that now. We're following ourselves. We chalk, we go, we chalk, we go. So whatever we can hit tonight, let's just remember that if it was in a contest, there'd be more time between each, which would probably allow us to hit bigger numbers. I'm just going to chalk the left hand. I'll change the weights, then we'll come back to the right one. 172. Never got this in my right hand. Turn it to the left. False. I always talk myself to turn it to the right because we're going left. Feels good. We're going to shut it down there. We got 172. I'm super pumped about that. Maybe could have held it slightly longer, but not much. 170. This is 180. And we'll just God, that weight we did in the right was so tough, the 180.5. Let's just do it. Let's go. 181.25. Now, whether we get this or not, and I hope we get it. I mean, I don't generally load things up to miss. Let's put this on there, 181.25. But either way, whether we get it or not, we're going to switch. We're going to go to teaching and showing how to do heavy wrist work, which I stand by this next comment, I think is the reason why, a lot of the reason why I've gotten so much better in my right hand and my left hand. So let's see if we can hit another new max. We already hit one. Not getting greedy, just making a small jump. Okay, nice. There we go. If I'm going to go with my right hand, and I am, twist the implement to the left. Now we're there. With the left hand. Hold it, and I pull up on it tight. I try to take all the slack out so that I can really push and wind my right hand on there. Feels good. 181.25. Eric, that counts, right?